Hi everybody, this is Dawn with Scrapbook Stage. I hope you're doing well today. So today is Calvinball, and one of the projects I needed to work on today was I made some cute little fold over envelopes for my sister. She likes to have these in her shop and give them to her customers. And she's going to add her own stickers or stamps to them right there. But she has these in a jar. And then she grabs them out and hands them to people or lets people grab them. So, and I just attach them with a glue dot so that people can open them pretty readily and then just look inside. So they're really simple, and she wants to work on them a little bit. So I just got them started for her, and I did about 40 today. So that was my Calvinball project, working with flowers, essentially. There's 40 here, and I did a little mask make. So that was fun. And one of the other projects I'm looking forward to doing, so I organized a lot of the stuff that I made so far this week. I went ahead and put into some kits that I've been working on. They may or may not have had covers, and I've just sort of been collating everything to work together. And also, I just grabbed this. I had set this aside. It's an unfinished project. I knew I wanted to work on this during Calvinball, so I had collated the pages, but I haven't done anything with them. And they are all my junk pages. So, you know, the pages that you print up and they're not really clear, or I had print up a lot of pages from Pinterest that gave me ideas of things that I wanted to do. Like this is a little clip that I want to make, and I can probably make these this week or so with my supplies. So I might go through here and work on some of these projects later this week. But I thought I would just show you. It's a 5 signature journal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's a 7 signature journal. And like, look how cute this is. So when I printed it printed up blurry. So it's not something that I would be able to use, you know, really as a giveaway unless I cover up the page, which I probably will. But I wanted to sort of use this for my Calvinball inspiration as well. So as I'm using up my scraps and doing different things, I might want to make words that look like this or something. So I just wanted to be inspired by this as I was working on Calvinball, and all the extra pieces of paper that was sort of sitting around. I'm keeping it non-bound so it can be a flow journal this month. But yeah, look at this little project. That would be a cute little project to work on with buttons and to do different things. And this is interesting. So they didn't sew on their buttons. So sometimes people will actually put thread through the buttons, and sometimes people won't, and that looks like cheesecloth there. So this is sort of an inspirational journal. Like this would be really cute to go ahead and make a collage and then cut them down somehow, or even cutting them down from a print. I love the Bronco Country. Yeah, it was so fun to just have the older pictures or prints that didn't turn out as good, or our old 12 by 12 papers that I used last year. So I just thought this would be a good way to actually do a junk journal, and also as I'm doing it to get inspired by it. So isn't this cute? So it looks like it's a uneven card with all the writing there. It's probably coffee dyed, and then it's got a doily and torn pages, and then no more torn pages, and they stamped on top. So this looks like it may have been a house, but it didn't print all the way for me. The popcorn, I love the popcorn theme. So anyways, this might be my, I'm planning this will probably be an ideas journal that is created from from doing Calvinball this year. So as I'm working on a project and I want to save it and remember it for later, it might end up in here. It will be my catch-all for maybe things I don't love, but I can play with a little bit. And it just help it be my clean up my desk journal. I might make a second one because I have another box just like this. And we'll see how that goes. So I haven't decided how I'm going to cover this, if I'm going to collage it or cover it with fabric or what. I'm still undecided. But these little clusters are so cute. You got the fabric behind it and the button and the little charm. So that's the first one, Wild Heart. And you can see that there's mixed media here. They did the edging along it. These could have been washi taped. I don't know. It looks pretty cool. So you could play with ideas and get inspiration by those. And I thought it would be fun to do that. I know there are themes that I want, like I'm going to be working on an aeronautic journal and a space journal. So if I'm working on those journals and I happen to remember that these are in here, I might grab them and put another piece of paper in here. So that's why I'm keeping it really flowish and really open, because it will give me some flexibility, but a place to put things that I'm working on. So I thought that would be good. I'm working through a lot of things this month. If there's a page in here that maybe I could just grab and go like sew something on this and put it into a journal, or stencil on this and either keep it here or put it in another journal. So you could tell some of these pages are really similar because they were part of different processes that I was doing. But pretty much they were things I thought, well, I probably won't use in a journal, but if I cover it with fabric or cover it with a digital, it will be a good base and we can go. So anyway, that was sort of my idea. Like I could cut these out and have those words if I want to play with, you know, and just have a group of words that have our food focus. That could be fun. House was added to the list today. So if this ends up in a journal, for the house, I might grab this out and put it in one of the journals I'm working on. Again, I didn't feel like this printed as well as I wanted it to, so I can, because I just did a, you know, just a download from a place for the ideas, so I can do book pages and stamp on them and play with those type of ideas. What else? The best cameras, like that would be so cute in a journal. So they may have been pages I didn't want to throw away, but I wasn't quite sure what to do with. So they ended up in here. I can tear them up for collage as I'm working this month, and all that good jazz. So go ahead, and if you have extra papers that you keep, the other thing that I like to do is I will take pages like this and tear them for my base sheets when I do my little snippets. So having just a place to grab a piece of paper that I'm not worried about tearing up, that's always fun. Again, aren't these cute paper clips? So making some paper clips like that, that was added to our item. So if I wanted to use this number 12 and it was black and white, or use a frame, I could grab that, grab and go. These are great pages. I wanted to have something fun in here. Look how cute these bows are and stuff like that. This is a great idea. If I want to do digitals, to just do a circle and add my own images there, that sort of inspires me to do that. Reminding me to work on masculine journals because I don't do enough of those. I love this simple idea of just folding over a scallop onto a tag. Like, how ingenious is that? So again, all those ideas that we have, I printed up maybe some of my states that I had extra prints of. I have a lot of white space that I can use as backing of cards and add more things in here if I want to. Since it is a junk journal and we're doing Calvinball and I'm a junk journaler, having all these junky pages in here or even ideas in here is sort of a fun concept. It sort of shows the things that I was focused on this year. I can get inspired by the different images, maybe use some bokeh prints or do lights or all the different things. Use this as a good backing on something. Another space. Yeah, this is what I mean. That's like more blurry than the other ones were. maybe, so it looks like I had done this, it's stitching, but I didn't know where to put it, so I just put it in this pile. And that is a good way too, is if you have piles of stuff and it's like, you know, I have all this fabric I want to use up, maybe I will just spend a day and pick out the pages that I want to cover with fabric, and I will have fabric pages for my journal, so that I can grab and go and make this just a flow journal for myself. So that is another thought that I've had. As I'm looking through here, you know, save your bags and your junk stuff if you want to have a junk journal. These are also great pages for painty pages if you want to experiment with that. Maybe you're inspired to do a lion or a faith journal by this page, and it will help me do that. Or I want to get some baseball journals or basketball journals done for next year. Because there are big basketball tournaments here in the winter, and I didn't do that this year. Again, the seashell stuff, I'm going to do some nautical journals. Maybe I'll pull that out and put other papers in here that don't work, so I can look through here to see what is working. I usually make little cleanup journals from my desk every year from Calvinball and give them to my friend Trisha. So this is a huge cleanup journal, and she made me that cute trophy. And look how cute these little 60s Volkswagens are. So that would, but it's really industrial. So that could look cute in like a cyberpunk or 60s. You know, we're doing industries gearing up again, all that fun stuff. These are adorable. So again, these were just extra pages I wasn't quite sure what to do with. I love to thread things through these holes, and I just got a cinch. It isn't a cinch, but a machine much like a cinch, so I can make more pages like that on any type of paper I want. So I'm excited about that. If I spend a day just threading some eyelash trim or ribbon through a group of those, I will not complain, because I just find that so relaxing. Not very exciting for videos, but it's very relaxing to me as I'm chatting with my friends or listening to some news or something. So again, it looks like there are pages from old books that didn't quite make the cut, or like this is pioneering. Maybe if I do a state that could use that image, I could pull that out. This is a Christmas image. I love the idea of having this all made. I've been wanting to do it for years. I can't believe how long I have junk journaled, and I don't have any stash like that, even though I have tons of things that are stashed. I don't seem to stash tags. Doilies, and we're added this last week to our list, so that's sort of fun. Got really old wrapping paper, got some labels here, coffee dyed paper. I just love this old advertising. It just is so reminiscent of back in the day. So actually junk mail from local junk mail. And images like this I could still cut out and glue down if I wanted to do that onto a collage, if that's something that comes up. So anyways, I've got this here, and I've got a couple bags that I want to use up, just things that are not my favorites. I want to put them somewhere, and I thought it might be fun to just sort of see how that junk journal would come together, you know, with all the things. It's not that they're not cute, but they're just not, they haven't made a home, and I'm just like, okay, I'm tired of touching it. So I know if I put them in a location like this, if I don't love it, my friend Trisha will use it. And because we tend to do that for each other, the things I don't love, she loves, etc. We go back and forth on that. So we will see if this stays as one or becomes two, because it'll probably get pretty chunky, and I can probably make another signature or two and fill out the second junk journal here with all the things that are sitting around me. If I can just sew things up or glue things down, that is my plan for part of my Calvinball fun. So there is day 5. I thought I would share this with you. I haven't decided what I'm going to start putting in here. There's a couple other journals I need to make a priority. Once I get those done, I will start cleaning up some of the other things around me and start adding to this as just my cleanup journal. It's like, oh, I want to get this into a journal or into a signature one way or the other. And that process has a home. I have a place to put those things. Whether it stays here or goes into another journal depends on how cute it starts to turn out. But if you guys haven't eaten Johnny Pops, they are quite yummy. So have a great day, and I will talk to you guys later. Hit like and subscribe. Go check out Scrap Happy at Calvinball, scraphappy.org at Calvinball. If you want to join in the fun, and then check out all the gals on the 12x12 Junk Journal Challenge. You know, we're doing all the things. So this is Calvinball. If you're doing any of the 12x12 challenges with any of our artists, you can post them at Daisies and Grace if you want. On Sunday, I will be doing a live with Mama Juju. We have finished Florida, and I am working on Michigan at the moment. We may add Connecticut to that. I'm not quite sure if we're going to try to do one or two next week. Michigan's a little bit slower than some of the other states, just as far as me having access to information regarding Michigan, or some of it, some of the symbols are similar to other states. And then Connecticut has a fun twist, so it might be fun to double up on things because this year is going by quick, and there might be a few weeks that we might need to have a little bit of a reprieve, and I like to double up sometimes. So there you have it. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will chat with you later. Bye-bye.